here. Sometime, yeah, my honey come back. Sometime, I'm on a red back jack. Sometime, I get a hump at my back. Sometime, I'm going over here. Sometime.
Ah, that sweet, sweet sound of Moby. That means R&B radio show is back for our final semester, but unfortunately, we don't have comments from the Peanut Gallery back there anymore because Crystal's in Korea.
Yeah, that's true.
Studying
that's true.
up.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rena Ezra, and next to me is Bina Ezra. We are the Twinsies, yes. We have R&B radio show. Welcome back to our regular listeners, and for you new folk, welcome aboard.
Hi there.
How's it going? We got a lot of surprises in store for you guys. Like we said, we've got a lot of new people. Crystal is one of our international listeners. Bina, who else is there?
So apparently, I'm going to confirm this for sure later, unless he texts in now, but apparently we've got some people from Canada, listening right now.
This is Boot the Radio.
That's like the 50 gazillionth time I've made fun of him this summer. Yeah, Gerardo is listening from...
We're going to have no listeners if we keep talking like that.
From Canada, who I met this summer during my internship at Center for Talented Youth with Johns Hopkins in California. So we've hopefully got a few more people on board with us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
and we've got Francis. He's a secret... He's a secret. I can't say the word, but he's like a secret ninja. He's awesome. Secretly, though.
I
yeah.
know Francis,
like under the
but
radar.
We're
no,
talking two different
Francis.
Francis.
This is California Francis.
Okay. I know Jersey Francis. So
okay, good to know.
Wow. Look at that. Yeah, so we got a lot of juicy stuff coming your way. As usual, a great set of music. A lot of the songs we play are new, and we actually have not repeated a single song on our radio show. For those of you who don't know, there's just too much awesome music going around, so we don't like being redundant. So we do a lot of theme shows. If you check out our YouTube channel, we can send you an email or a text with our URL. We record our sessions. You can call in at 973-596-3666 if you just want us to tell us about your summer or how your day's going or anything else that's new that we don't know about. You can call us in as well. Our mom called in, which is pretty awesome. She's our number one fan. Yeah, Mom. Yeah.
Fan number one.
So like we said, Crystal will... so I guess that sort of changes our game plan for the Would You Rather game. We usually play Would You Rather with Crystal, so I guess we'll have to do that with our special guests who are coming on board later in the semester, unless she's calling from, like, the demilitarized zone. I think that's the one place she's not going to visit. She's not going to go to the DMZ. Although I do want her to take a selfie there, but she's probably not going to be there.
She's not gonna.
She's not.
Okay.
She's just not. Yeah, so.
I had so many students from Korea this summer.
You did.
Yeah.
You certainly did in California. Yeah. Well, that's what we're going into there. We were talking about, like we said, special guests throughout the show. But during the summer, we did quite a lot of traveling. So we went to Israel in May, and then for like 10 days, that was awesome. And then Bina went to California for 6 weeks, hanging out with these cute, adorable little children with, playing with robots and stuff. You guys did coding robotics.
It was awesome. They were geniuses. They were like my little...
They really were whiz kids, man.
Army of mini geniuses. They were. It was amazing to check out California, make some new friends, teach. I've met one of the best instructors of my life. She's listening in right now, too. Caitlin.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. We're giving so many shout-outs.
Shout-outs galore on the first session. No, yeah. It was awesome. She taught me so much. It was kind of crazy.
In a good way. I'm hoping in a good way.
Oh, no. All good.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, so today, September 25th, 2017, our first show for fall 2017. We got some articles in store for you. At least Bina does. I don't know what she's up to. It's always bonkers over there. Always bonkers over there. Yeah, new music, stuff we did. We also went to D.C. this past weekend to visit our dear friend Becca. Yeah, that was amazing. We did a lot there. We did the art museum we went to check out anyway. We went to a club called Decades, where each floor is a different decade. Like
brings
the
me
90s.
Back.
Fantastic music to dance to.
Throwback.
I didn't appreciate though that Bieber it came up too many times for me. It wasn't, and his music video kept going on in the background. It was
I don't like him.
With what is it? Was it a fire on the dance floor? Well, yeah,
Gee, you
like,
need to take him back to Canada. We don't want him.
it was I had fun. It was a great club, a lot of great dancing. Then we checked out, it's called, I think, they said what, hashtag Shawsomes, like, it's called Shaw Library, is one of the places in DC. It would be great if I remembered.
You mean the
specifically
district
section.
that we went to, the art night?
Where they had all those tents, all the other
it was
people
called
who
art
just-
night, and Shaw was one of the districts that were holding a bunch of these
like own their own
a bunch of
individual
these,
artists.
they were hosting these artists who would come show their artwork. Some artists who played music in coffee shops, which was really cool.
For sure, yeah. I got an album, Y Tongue, I think is the band
Yeah.
name, and they had like, I think Butterflies, Fireflies, and Squids is their album name or something. Anyway, they're on Spotify, so if I can find it, I'll play a song. But yeah, I don't know. You take it away, Bina. What else you want to chit chat about?
Yeah, so we can start off with some music and we'll chit chat once we get back. But good summer, good vibes, and we're glad to be back.
Yeah,
Here we
all right.
go.
So let's. You're listening to R&B Radio Show. We will be back in a bit. This is Manchester Orchestra, Gold, Be Gold. One of my favorite tracks. Stay tuned.
Couldn't really love you anymore. You've become my ceiling. I don't think I love you anymore. That gold mine changed you. You don't have to hold me anymore. Our caves collapsing. I don't wanna be me anymore. My old man told me you don't open your eyes for a while. You just breathe that moment down. 40 miles out of East Illinois from my old man's heart attack. I believed you were crazy. You believed that you loved me. I don't wanna bark here anymore. Black Hills, Collie wasn't really dangerous for us. It just catch you coughing. What the hell are we gonna do? Black mold surface. Well, I don't wanna be here anymore. It all tastes like poison. You can't open your eyes for a while. You just breathe that moment down. 40 hours out of homestead, and I'm trying to translate you again. I believed you were crazy. You believed you loved me. I believed you were crazy. You believed you loved me. You
That's right. You hear me? Tell them, madman. Watch it! That's right! Drop it! Hey!
It's such a good vibration. It's such a sweet sensation. It's such a good vibration. It's such a sweet sensation.
Yo, it's about that time to bring forth the rhythm and the rhyme. I'ma get mine, so get yours. I wanna see sweat coming out your pores. On the house, tip the sound, swinging this. Strictly hip hop, boy, I ain't singing this. Bringing this to the entire nation. Black, white, red, brown, feel the vibration. Come on, come on. Feel it, feel it. Come on, come on. Feel it, feel it. Come on, come on. Feel it, feel it. Feel the vibration.
It's such a good vibration. It's such a sweet sensation. It's such a good vibration. It's such a sweet sensation.
The vibration's good like sun kissed. Many wanna know who done this. Marky Mark, and I'm here to move you. Rhymes improve you, and I'm here to prove to you that we can party on the positive side of both positive vibes. Come along for the ride. Thinking you feel my rhythm is my occupation. So feel the vibration. Come on, come on. Feel it, feel it. Come on, come on. Feel it, feel it. Come on, come on. Feel it, feel it. Come on, come on.
It's such a good vibration. It's such a sweet sensation. It's such a good vibration. It's such a sweet sensation.
Dr. D, break it down. Yeah. You feel it, baby? Yeah. You feel it, baby? Swing it. Come on, 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 swing it. Donnie D's on the back up, drug free, so put the crack up. No need for speed, I'm anti. D-R-U-G-G-I-E, my body is healthy. My rhymes make me wealthy, and the funky bunch helps me to bring you a show with no intoxication. Come on, feel the vibration. Yeah. Can you feel it, baby? I can too.
It's such a good vibration. It's such a sweet sensation.
had to throw that one in there. I just
Always
had
great to hear Marky Mark.
I
you know?
just realized that song's about drugs. Did you know that? I was reading the lyrics and it's like, get the crack up. I'm not a druggie.
No, I've
And the
actually never listened to that song.
Right? You
Past
just
it.
like,
It's such a like honestly, and no one
Marky
knows.
Mark.
No one knows
Marky
what the other
Mark.
lyrics are.
That's this is the first time I pay attention, Bina. So thank you again.
You
RB
should
Radio
do that
Show.
more often.
I should pay attention.
attention.
Yes, it is key and essential into living
Wonders, does
sometimes.
wonders.
Yeah, Survivor. Okay, so yeah, we're back. R&B Radio Show. I'm Rena Ezra. That's Bina Ezra over there in the distance. So far, far, far away, away. She's right next to me. She's gonna talk about some stuff. All right,
Things.
let's go on over to the Bean Factory. What do you have for us?
Okay, so I'm sure everybody's heard about the somewhat unnecessary, I guess, news that's happening with sports and politics
Yes.
in the past couple of days.
Mm.
So basically, what went down is Trump invited, because it's a thing like that after certain sports games, like the winning team after the championship is invited to the White House. So Trump tweets out the Warriors win, and Trump tweets out the Golden State Warriors, and Trump tweets out, oh, okay, I guess since they're taking way too long to accept my invitation, they're uninvited, they don't want to come, like who takes that much hesitation? So then LeBron James gets involved and tweets back out to Trump like, Stephen Curry from the Warriors doesn't want to come anyway. He said it Friday night during media, and he doesn't want to come. It's no like invitation anyway. Like it was an honor before you got there. So basically now people from the sports industry and the president of our country are fighting like babies over Twitter.
It's funny. It's always funny how sports gets political.
Yeah.
To me, I find it very entertaining. I do. We were talking about this last night where football and basketball, I think in general, are not as popular as they used to be, for sure. I mean, yes, of
They
course,
say ratings
sponsorships
are down. Yeah,
they really
for
are,
football.
though. I mean, yeah, made it a lot of money. Great industry. Awesome. Okay, cool. But everyone's very worried. What's coming now to the U.S.? Soccer. Everybody's
Yeah,
all
that is
about
getting really
soccer.
popular.
All I see is Arsenal this, Arsenal that. I mean, because I know our younger
Can you
brother.
put that on a t-shirt?
Arsenal this, Arsenal that. Yeah, our
Okay,
younger
you
brother.
didn't have to get southern about it.
I
It
don't know
was-
why I always do that.
You always do that.
Yeah, they get way into. He's totally into soccer.
Yeah.
But it's everywhere. Anytime we were flying, the past like couple airports we weren't even at. We were still in the U.S. Someone had a jersey on.
Yep.
So for
But so
those two.
apparently now they didn't even decide as a team, but he said he didn't want to go, and they are saying things like Trump's dividing us as a country and all these things. And so it turns out the Warriors are going to go anyway, not to the White House, but they're going to go to the Capitol and just, take their team there. But they said it looks like Trump doesn't want us there, so we're not going to go to the White House.
wait, so is this the one, the separate story where everyone all of a sudden started taking a knee?
No, that's actually a little bit different. That's actually about football players. So what happened?
But same thing. They don't want to go.
Well,
visit the White
they
House.
just want to take a knee, and everyone's talking about, but okay, it's during the national anthem because they're upset about police brutality.
Oh, I see.
So they're trying to direct their anger
Mhm.
at just law enforcement,
Mhm.
not the nation's flag, is what they're saying. But then people are like, okay, but it's still during the national anthem, and this still is a representation of our country. You just that's disrespectful. Out of respect, you don't do it during that time. And other people are saying they have a right to protest. It's freedom of speech, freedom, like.
I think good for them that they're not just being puppets as the sports athletes. But I remember when we were in elementary school and middle school, and they played the anthem beginning every homeroom, morning of every class or whatever. You did not have to get up and pledge allegiance. You remember that? There was one girl who was in our class who just stayed seated. And you didn't have to say the words or whatever. And I feel like now it's different. Like, do they?
Okay,
we
but-
should ask her, if they enforce it as much. Because
No,
I
but
remember doing that in
that's-
school. You had to be like, so Of course, this is just we're talking
But
about
that's a little bit
televised shows.
different. You're talking
Well, I know,
about
but
people. You're talking about students who politely just sat down because they're from another country and they
Not
just
true.
don't.
If you're from here,
No, but that's
they
the same
politely
thing,
sit down.
actually.
Yeah,
That is
they're
disrespectful 'cause
politely
you're
taking
in this country.
but they're politely taking a knee and don't want to pledge the allegiance.
I don't know. But I mean, then Trump went back and was like, and tweets again, like, to the NFL owners, like, you should get that son of a B off the field right now. He was
Son of a
talking
bee. Nonsense words. Unbelievable, Mr.
and tell him
President.
he's fired for disrespecting the flag.
Oh, I didn't know Trump had control over who stays on the NFL team.
His favorite phrase is "you're fired," but it's
I
back
think
and
it's his
forth over
tagline.
Twitter. I feel like
He
there are
does the-
more important
but
things
Trump-
at stake here.
Trump does the usual thing with if he doesn't get the way what he wants or the way he wants it. Like he just rants on Twitter
in the-
like a 17-year-old girl.
So in the other article,
And
it was
Michelle
talking-
said this about my sweater. Like that's what it sounds like.
in the other article, it was talking about how Trump was like, who did he say? The White House confirmed a visit from the reigning Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins for sometime this season, and then he tweets out just like, oh, what did he say? They'll be joining me at the White House for the ceremony. Great team, like all of these things, right? But God forbid this team were like, we're also declining the offer or the invitation because we feel this, and this. He wouldn't be like they're a great team. Like, yeah, he just gets very
I know, but
emotional.
it's
about
not. Sometimes he doesn't even have to do any. Well, not sure who starts it, but Trump. Everything becomes revolved around him. Like for example, the show we just started watching a new season, American Horror Story, and one of their seasons revolves around the election, this past election, and election night when it happened, and it's not specifically on the presidential candidates, it's on other people who were around at that time, these other fictional characters. But everything, the Emmys, TV shows, everything became you saw the Emmys with Stephen Colbert, and then he did like his opening, which I think he did a fantastic job. I really did enjoy the Emmys. Plus some of my shows won, which I was so happy about. John Oliver, boop boop, and Aziz Ansari for Master of None, and I just love Big Little Lies. Nicole Kidman. I'm just gonna list them all off. No, it was just everything about that awards show. Again, with like Alec Baldwin came up, which I guarantee they handed him the Emmy just so he could say,
go up
"You got your Emmy now, Mr. President." Like so they could say some
They
spiel
plan
line.
it out. What if Trump's whole his intention for this entire thing was just to
get
gain
that-
more publicity, and that's why he ran for president?
Oh, for sure.
What if the joke's on us?
The joke's always on us. The joke's always
Okay, so
on.
apparently
He's a distraction. He's really a distraction. Something else, going on, and I just find it amusing. I find it super duper amusing.
So apparently Californian Francis says that it's not Stephen Curry with a V.
Stephen,
That was pronouncing it correctly.
you said Steven?
Yeah.
I didn't even
Maybe
realize
I did.
that.
I mean, I read.
I know everyone says Stephen
Steven,
Curry.
so
No,
I
but
say
it's not. They don't
Steven.
spell it that way.
Yeah, well, clearly I'm not a sports person. You
They
figured
too.
it out.
They could. You could spell
But thank
Stephen with
you
a
for that
PH though.
correction.
But it is Stephen Curry.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't even.
It's good to know.
We should check each
Thanks.
other on that. And I didn't even
Check
catch
yourself
you.
before you wreck yourself.
Yeah, that's right. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Here's with these dumb one-liners. Okay, what's your? Do you have any other article you want to spill on the table?
No, let's start
That's
off.
literally it. That's all you want.
No,
to
I'm
do?
just saying. Let's start off with those political.
Oh,
political.
you got
We'll
more
get
in
to more
store
later.
for us.
More in store.
I
We just
see
need a
later
sheet
on.
of sayings at R&B radio.
We'll
show.
slide on through. Let's jump on in. Let's hop to it.
Okay, didn't say go over them now. but
Oh,
anyway.
okay. So, all right, let's do this one. This one's called Harry Potter. I don't think it has anything to do with the movie. Maybe it does. The whistles and the bells. I just found this.
Stop talking.
You stop talking.
Let me put the song on. You stop.
No, they haven't even said anything yet.
You haven't heard a single word I said. You're not even listening. That shit's gonna rot your brain. I can be a better girlfriend. I can be a better girlfriend than the ones in your video games. The ones in your video games. than the Black Panthers. I bet I would have been so bad. God, I so miss high school. Free rent, free food, and a swimming pool. Does anything really last? Does anything really last anymore? And I still love Harry Potter. You think I'm too old to read Harry Potter? When I was a kid, I had a better brain. When I was a kid, I had a better brain. You ever think about the afterlife? Of course you don't. All you think about is getting high. Being dead is gonna be so strange. Being dead is gonna be so strange. This guy plays tuba in the subway between the A train and the E train. He makes homeless look so good. He makes homeless look so good. Is this all we're really gonna do? Smoke some Mayberry and make our parents' nightmares come true. Make our parents' nightmares come true. You're not even listening.
listen to me, I only believe myself. So I'm going somewhere to do that alone. And then I see it, the light falls through the room, and all of it don't seem so hard. Do you ever get the sense you're watching someone else? Your face against the glass, across 11th Ave. Some people say they know, they never really know. They all wait for something that never comes to them. But all of these dreams keep coming back to me slowly, slowly. And sometimes I laugh when I think about how you know me. Yeah, you know me. Wisdom comes to your heart, down a shaft from afar, pulls you out of bed and into the noise. Who is up this late? You really still awake? Why can't you go to sleep like everybody else? When all of these dreams keep coming back to me slowly, slowly. And sometimes I laugh when I think about how well you know me. Yeah, you know me. But all of these dreams keep coming back to me slowly, slowly. And sometimes I laugh when I think about how you know me. Yeah, you know me. But all of these dreams keep coming back to me slowly, slowly. And sometimes I laugh when I think about how you know me. Yeah, you know me.
back, R&B radio show. That was Rostam Guan. Yeah, kind of a different random blends you're gonna get here in R&B radio show. Got some hip hop, you know, beatboxing, rapping, scriddly dadding, DJ twisting.
We've never done beatboxing.
No, we. I don't know how.
And you shouldn't try. Actually, that was pretty good.
Radio show. Yes, that's right. Talent. No talent whatsoever. So anyway, we are back, and weird weather we're having for fall. Don't you think so, B?
Yeah, isn't that strange?
Isn't that crazy?
It's the first day of fall, and then it's like 90 degrees. Well,
90 degrees. I really think that we are going to be extra sick here at NJT because I'm going into buildings, they're freezing cold, then I go out and it's super hot, and then I go back in, it's freezing cold. Fluctuating temperatures is not good for the body.
yeah.
Just fun fact for you guys. So anyway, it's National Lobster Day. September 25th, 2017. There are a lot of national holidays that you may think don't exist. I don't know if they do or not. I just read what's off the internet and I take it as truth. So it's
It's like on American Horror Story. She's like, those facts don't seem right. Where are you getting your information? He's like,
Facebook.
Facebook.
I love how they had Billy Eichner on Billion Street on American Horror Story, and
Yeah,
he
if
like
you
knocks
guys-
on the window and he's like, "Lesbians, we're under attack."
If you guys don't
Such-
watch American Horror Story, I
Ugh.
wouldn't recommend starting with this season because it's whack.
It's not my favorite.
And
that's
not
for sure,
only
it's
is
not.
it whack, they put Billy from Billy on the Streets,
yeah,
and
so
it's
it can't
just
be scary.
he's not
just
a serious.
he's
Even if he tries, he's very funny.
It's
He
true,
runs up
too.
to the door, bangs on it, and screams, "Lesbians were under attack!" Like that's. Are you
We laughed for
expecting?
a good minute right there? Yeah. So National Lobster Day, National One Hit Wonder Day, which I may play a one hit wonder.
Which one? We don't know.
Which one? We don't
Maybe
know.
we'll play something from the 80s just to make mom annoyed.
That's true. National Comic Book Day, National Tune Up Day.
Tune up.
Yeah,
Like as
don't
in-
tune down, tune up, okay? National Research Administrator Day and Math Storytelling Day. Lame. What could that be? Once upon a time, there was the number 2. And then it added another number 2. And then came number 4. The end. Is that it? Where's the plot twist? All of a sudden, number 17 came out of nowhere and killed number 2.
Which number 2?
Oh, good one, Vina. Good question. You're listening to the story. I
One
said
time-
2 number 2s. I don't know. That's the mystery.
One time I was a TA for a math class. Here's my
By
math
the way,
story
we
for
don't.
the day.
By the way, we don't script anything on our show. If you guys don't, I mean, for the new people listening, we don't script or prepare anything. The stuff we just come up with, I tell Bina the second we get in the studio. I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking of running through this, through that, and then here's my playlist. The only thing I prepare for beforehand is the music. Everything we talk
It's all
about
sporadic and
is-
disorganized like Rena's
That's-
brain.
Well, sometimes insanity's magic.
Insanity.
Yeah, that's sporadic in your random brain
Okay.
and stuff. That's your. Speaking of insanity, do you know they have Trump's childhood home listed on Airbnb? And people
No.
go, yeah, isn't that kind of weird?
Where is it?
What's that serial killer who like ate people?
Are you Jeffrey Dahmer?
Yeah, Jeffrey
Oh my
Dahmer.
goodness.
So
way to go dark. I'm like Airbnb vacation, yeah.
Jeffrey
What's
Dahmer.
that serial killer?
You can do Jeffrey Dahmer's home on Airbnb. No, not true. That would be kind of creepy though. No, but it just reminded me because the movie they're making about Jeffrey Dahmer's life, the actor had to film in his childhood home, and that must have been super creepy. Where he killed like his first victim, and the dude said he was like having nightmares and stuff,
Wow.
and like. At first, he's like, I felt kind of relaxed and at home at Jeffrey Dahmer's childhood home. I was
why?
like, what?
Why would you ever feel relaxed?
Listen, there's a lot we don't know about Jeffrey Dahmer. He could have liked Sudoku. He could have liked word
That
search.
could have been really
He
relaxing.
could have been totally into Nicholas Spark novels. Not true, because Nicholas Spark novels didn't come out then. So, anyway. So,
We
we,
could have been into it from the past. I don't know where I was going.
I don't know where you were going with either. So anyway, yeah, we had that going on. We had, I don't know, I had one debate listed here about, you know how we were talking about, like, it's on a complete separate note, so push that to the side, wipe it off the table. New topic about the curriculum for middle schoolers. Because as we said, our younger brother, he's in 7th grade. He's a little tot, and he reads really serious books. Like, the books they make these children read. Books. No, I mean, not kidding. When we were in, what was it, 7th or 8th grade, we had to read Of Mice and Men. And then we watched the
that
movie.
was a little.
That was kind of dark.
That was a little.
That
bit
was.
heavy.
But I'm saying, like, he was in 6th grade, and their reading was just really inappropriate. Like, parents being murdered, someone raped, slavery.
yeah,
Black.
but
I
he's
mean,
a
I get
little
it. I get
young
it.
for
There's a
that
piece of
too.
history, but a lot of the fictional stuff was really expressive and like detailed, and it's like that's a lot for a 6th grader. We did it when we were we did it at least late middle school, 8th grade, going into high school.
They also have you watch a live birth, like not live, oops, like on a tape. But
for
the
health
actual
class,
birth
a pregnancy.
in
I
sixth grade.
didn't remember that. I'm
That's
pretty sure I
nuts.
didn't have to do that.
I
I totally
remembered
missed it.
it.
You, of course, you were probably scarred.
And
but
they're
I'm
trying to
saying-
like, no, isn't it beautiful? I'm like, you're trying to convince a group of sixth graders that an actual birth is beautiful. Like,
Maybe one little girl's
Wait
like,
a couple
yeah,
years.
now I know
Wait
what
a
my
couple
purpose
years.
in life.
yeah, you look around and you're like, am I actually supposed to think this is beautiful?
I just, but where were we? Mice and Men, right? Wait, okay. So Mice and Men. I did enjoy that book. I thought it was great. Movie with actor who plays Lieutenant Dan in
Oh, I
Forrest
love
Gump. I don't know the
him.
actor's name, and John Malkovich, right? But I mean, hey, I'm gonna spoil a few things for you people who have not read the book or seen the movie. So here goes. I'm spoiling it. You better mute it. Here I go. Here. So when John Malkovich squeezed the hell out of that puppy, remember that scene where he like crushed that dog and killed it, and then he like accidentally strangled like the plantation owner's wife. He suffocated her and
yeah,
then
does
also
this have an end, or are you gonna
killed her.
keep
No, I'm just saying like
saying-
this actually happened in the book and in the movie, right? Like I didn't just make this up. I remember it clearly, right? So you hear me explaining it, and that was a pretty tough book, and they have like material like that younger children are reading.
yeah.
I mean, that's just heavy. Like for now, I was like, yeah, I'm totally. I mean, also they're taking off J.D. Salinger's novel, Catcher in the Rye. They took it off the curriculum.
Oh, that's sad.
Right?
That actually was a good one.
Why? It was really
That movie too, Rebel in the Rye.
that was a good
That was
movie.
actually kind of cool
That
too.
was a good
It was
movie.
an interesting put together. Yeah.
That's true. And then poor Larry, he shot his pal, right? John Malkovich died in a Mice and Men. He was shot.
Oh, you're back to have Mice and Men, right?
Boom! Just spoil the whole thing for everybody. Yeah. So anyway,
Snape kills Dumbledore.
what? He did what? Okay, go on with your article.
All right, so
More articles. This is one you found was actually pretty interesting. I'm really excited to see what the questions are. I've never seen any of the questions Spina has for me beforehand.
so
I don't know what's coming.
also part of our R&B radio show, we go and find some random things. This is random thing number 12. So this list, are these mind-blowing food facts true, or did I, not meaning me, it means some schmo
random
on
dude,
some
who works for
rando on the
BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed website, or did I just make them up? So I'm gonna ask them. Rena and I guess are gonna decide is it true or false.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there. Pineapples grow out of the ground. How much should we?
I feel
not
like we're
know
gonna sound
about
really
fruit?
dumb. Yeah. No, they don't. I don't think they do. I'll be baffled.
I was
if they
gonna
do.
say false.
I don't think they do.
We're
No.
wrong.
What?
It goes. Here's a photo of one growing, and it's actually legit growing out of the ground.
I thought it was on a tree.
Okay, so now we're
A pineapple tree.
one. Green olives are just
Oh, no.
unripened black olives.
Can you repeat the question?
Green olives are just unripened black olives.
No.
I was gonna go for true, but let's go for false then. It was true.
Ah. Well,
The
who cares?
color-
I hate olives. I don't even eat
color
olives.
of
Olives
it.
stink.
The color of an olive is related to how ripe it was when it was picked. I don't know how to pronounce this.
What's it? I can't see it.
Creme?
Creme fraîche
Fraché? I don't know.
was originally created as a cure for baldness.
Ooh.
A cream cured for bald.
I want to say true. What do you
baldness?
think?
I've never even heard of that thing. It's
Oh,
totally
that was
French.
false.
Yeah, it's bull.
It's just the food.
I didn't believe it for a second.
Yeah, right. Red and green bell peppers are the exact same vegetable, just at different stages of development.
Well, you can say that about apples. Apples, they're green, red, darker red.
They're trying to
delish.
trick us with the olive one.
No, they're not at different stages of development. You can have a full-grown green pepper and then a full-grown red
is it
pepper.
yeah,
It's false.
So false. Wrong.
What the frick?
Red bell peppers are fully ripened. Green
But we
have
can
been
eat all of them.
have been
No, no, no.
harvested early. Wow, we haven't gotten a single one right.
I'm learning so much about fruit and vegetables.
The modern
Is one question that vegetable is whatever has the seeds actually a fruit, not a vegetable?
I don't know. The modern depiction of Santa Claus was created by Coca-Cola. I'm gonna let you burn with this one. I don't know.
Darn, a toot and toot. The modern depiction of Santa was like Coca-Cola. I feel like the polar bears and the soda hanging around with
Rena,
North
just pick
Pole
one.
Saint Nick. I'm gonna say no, because Saint Nick exists. No. Please be false. Please be false. Please.
Yeah, you're
Yes!
correct. That's one.
Whew.
It's a common myth. I've never even heard of this myth. Father
Well, yeah.
Christmas was depicted with his traditional red suit and white beard long before Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that's right.
Over
History.
70% of the world's cabbages are
grown
grown
in
in
Croatia.
Croatia.
I don't know anything about Croatia, so I'm gonna say yes. Is it true? Because I feel confident I'm totally wrong.
No.
Well, there you go. Another fact I
The
don't know
person-
about
The
Croatia.
person goes, I completely made this one up. Croatia, I've seen pictures of Croatia. Apparently, it's phantasmagorical. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, how expensive it is to go
I don't know.
there.
I kind of want to go.
Oh, okay. Put on
You want to
your-
go with me?
But yeah, I'll go with you
When?
tomorrow.
Okay, cool. Dog food gets gets tested by humans.
You know what? Yes, I'm gonna
I
say it
don't
because
wanna-
listen, because you can't be animal tested. People would not be happy if you. What if it's poisonous? Something in their dog or their cat or their.
Oh,
am I
it's
right?
true. Dog food
I feel
testing
so bad for those people
is
that
a
have to eat dog
real
food.
job that real humans like you or I actually do. I didn't know that.
Wow. Do they lose
And-
all their taste? That's disgusting.
Yeah, that is disgusting. One time I saw on the internet that this one girl had like what looked like a little ice cream package open, and she's like, I ate half of this before I realized what it was, and it was like doggy ice cream or something. It was really disgusting.
Yeah, but that's ice cream. I feel like that's different.
It's still for dogs. It's probably not.
It's
It's disgusting.
It's probably just gluten
I
free.
can't believe people
Or
actually
dairy.
have a job where they eat dog
Wow.
food. Like every single day they go in.
I want to meet that person. or
That's not even a
persons.
taste tester. That's literally like taste tester plus 1,000.
Who gives a shit what it tastes like? The dog doesn't mind.
Yeah, but yeah,
This
I don't. Yeah,
this doesn't taste like chocolate
I don't know.
enough.
They eat
chocolate
their
enough.
own feces.
Well,
Feces. Do we have to
Exactly. So
taste
who
test?
cares? And they drink out of toilets. Who cares what the dog? Who cares what the dog treat is? That's just
cares? You
human
can get-
torture. Man.
It's illegal to grow tomatoes in Italy without a license. Keep
I
in
feel
mind
like you
you've
need
only
you
had
need
2 correct.
No, I feel like you do need to grow any produce. You need to be registered, licensed, whatever. I mean, because you're introducing a lot of.
So does that mean true?
Yes.
No.
Well, I didn't say
license.
license. I said be registered. Maybe that's different.
You can't go back and be like, I didn't say that. Potatoes are 80% water. We can do this one.
No, watermelon is not. I don't know.
I don't think 80%. Yeah, I'm
maybe
gonna
not
say
80%,
false.
but it's a lot of water in watermelon.
Only about 20.
No, not potatoes. Oh my God, Vita, I don't want to answer any of these anymore. I feel like everything I do is a lie. Are we right?
Strawberries. No.
Wait, what? Wait,
Only-
they are 80% water?
Yeah. Only about 20% of a potato is solid. Is that true? So, mashed potatoes are just a mashed bowl of water. Strawberries.
Some potato.
Strawberries aren't actually berries. All right, this one's got to be false. What do you say?
I feel like I learned this in science class and I don't remember.
Yes, which means you're a failed science.
No,
student.
it's a seed because they're not. It's just
Oh,
click
okay,
false.
so
Frickin' frick.
They aren't actually
goes
berries.
biology.
So you want to put true?
No,
Are they a
click-
seed?
No, click false. It's not a berry.
Wrong. It turns out strawberries have been catfishing us this whole time. They're actually something called an aggregate fruit.
Wait, so I was right. I
yeah,
knew it.
but a berry
not a
aggregate fruit.
It's not a berry.
Hawaiian pizza was created in Canada. Gee, is this true?
Text your friends. That's the only way we'll get this one right.
No, he's probably working. So
I don't know. I don't think so. No.
I want to say yes.
They can't. Hawaiian Pizza and Tim Hortons cannot come from the same place. I don't. Those
Okay.
do not go.
You know that G told
love
me they
Tim
just
Hortons.
got like a Victoria's Secret in Canada,
Oh,
and I'm like, seriously? It's kind of crazy, right?
Victoria's Secret, eh?
A. Okay, so what'd you say? False?
I said false.
Wrong. I was right. I wanted to say true. It was created in 1962 by Sam Panopoulos.
No one cares about
Makes
this
sense.
name.
At the Satellite Restaurant in Chatham,
I
Ontario,
cannot believe this.
Canada. Baby carrots are just regular carrots that have been shaved down.
Sure, who gives a damn anymore?
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah.
They're first marketed in the 1980s. Interesting. And that's the end of the list. I think you only got
I will not remember any of this
3,
information.
right?
Maybe just the Hawaiian pizza one.
That's really cool. Now I know a Canada fact. You know, we should do
I know.
we should do every week, like take a country and just spit out facts about it.
All right, people who's listening out there, people who are listening out there,
Spit
not
out
who is.
facts about it.
Let us
New
know if
band
you're
name
interested
called
about
it.
that. Spit out facts.
Yeah, text us guys after the show, during the show, whatever.
Texas guys or text us guys.
Text us, comma,
not
guys.
not guys from Texas.
Can you?
Okay.
Are you done over
Texans?
there? I miss Crystal. Why didn't you go to Korea for 6 months?
I wouldn't have made it. I'm really bad at traveling by myself. I can't even.
Yeah,
as
you
we all
are.
know, I know. We could change the subject and not get on to that
You
one.
brought it up.
All right.
No, but text us, comma, guys, if you have a country in mind. We'll
Texas,
start.
comma.
We'll start with Canada actually next week. Be here next week, same time, same place. Maybe different place for you, same place for us. So
yeah,
and
we
we'll
can't
just-
pick up the studio
we'll
and go
just
anywhere.
we'll just
Yeah.
spit out facts about a country, and we'll do a different one every Monday. Can't run out of countries. There's a lot.
All right, here's your one-hit wonder for today. I'm Too Sexy. No, we're not gonna play that Taylor Swifty song. No way. Bina
You
doesn't
chose
like
a
it. I
Taylor
like it.
Swift song.
No, I didn't choose Taylor
My
Swift.
love's going to leave me.
So
God.
seductive. R&B Radio Show. We will be back.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. And I'm too sexy for Milan. Too sexy for Milan, New York and Japan. And I'm too sexy for your party. Too sexy for your party. No way I'm disco dancing. I'm a model, you know what I mean. And I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. On the catwalk, yeah, I do my little turn on the catwalk. I'm too sexy for my car, too sexy for my car, too sexy by far. And I'm too sexy for my hat, too sexy for my hat. What you think about that? I'm a model, you know what I mean. And I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk, on the catwalk. Yeah, I shake my little tush on the catwalk. Too sexy for my, too sexy for my, too sexy for my. I'm a model, you know what I mean. And I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. Yeah, I shake my little tush on the catwalk. I'm too sexy for my cat. Too sexy for my cat. For pussy cat. I'm too sexy for my love. Too sexy for my love. Love's going to leave me. And I'm too sexy for this song.
Morning, it's another pure gray morning. Don't know what the day's holding. And I get up right home and I walk right into the path of a lightning bolt. Siren of an ambulance comes howling right through the center of town, and no one blinks an eye, and I look up to the sky for the path of a lightning bolt. Met her as the angels parted for her. She only brought me torture. That's what happens when it's you that's standing in the path of a lightning bolt. Everyone I see just walks the walk with gritted teeth, but I just stand by and I advances. People tell you not to take chances, and they'll tell you that there aren't any answers. And I was starting to agree, but I woke suddenly in the path of a lightning ball. Fortune, people talking all about fortune. Do you make it or does it just call you? In the blinking of an eye, just another passerby in the path of a lightning ball. Everyone I see just walks the walk with gritted teeth, but I just stand by and I wave by time. They say you gotta toe the line. They want the water, not the wine. But when I see the signs, I'll jump on that lightning ball. In silence, I was lying back gazing skyward when the moment got shattered. I remember what she said, and then she fled in the path of a lightning ball.
Someday, when my life has passed me by, I'll lay around and wonder why you were always there for me. One way, in the eyes of the passerby, I'll look around for another try and fade away. Just close your eyes and I'll take you there. This place is warm without a care. We'll take a swim in the deepest sea. I couldn't leave, but you reach for me. Some say better things will come our way. No matter what they try to say, you were always there for me. Some way, when the sun begins to shine, I hear a song from another time and fade away.
That Thing You Do by The Wonders. From a scene of the movie The Oneaters, That Thing You Do, an original motion pictures soundtrack right there for you. On R&B radio show. So, quick little thing.
That was a suggestion from Francis from
Oh,
California.
yes. You
by
have to
the
give
way.
California Francis.
Thank you,
a,
Francis. Yeah, your name
shout
is
out.
officially Californian Francis
It's
now.
gonna stay
Hope
that
you like
way.
it.
That's the only way we can identify the several Francises that listen to our show.
Franci, like
meaning
Franci.
to Franci.
Meaning to.
So, yeah, we at the end of last semester, which I never uploaded, there was a video. I was gonna title it "Action in the Studio." So it was a bunch of it was a compilation of songs. One song playing in the background, whatever. So like a little music video, but us just chilling in the studio. You're gonna see us doing a bunch of different things, but just so you could see what our place looks like. And I was decided to hold it off because there's so many times I said on the air, we probably have on recorded sessions
Like
from last semester. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm gonna upload it this time. Just, you guys tune in and wait and find out. We'll send you the link, and I'm gonna add this person and blah blah blah. But there were other people that we were bringing into the studio, so I decided to wait and upload this video the very end of this semester. So at the last, for our last, hurrah, or goodbye, because we're gonna have maybe possibly someone come on and sing the show, someone play their guitars, a few people from my improv troupe hopefully will join us and grace us with their president and chit chat about whatever they want to. But we wanted to take a picture of all the people that we've had here on R&B Radio Show, so you can just see what our time has been like, because you always hear us but you never get to see us. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. You don't be blinded by Bina's luscious hair. Kind of crazy. So anyway, yeah, so we have that. We got a lot going on. And we got a bunch of other themed shows we're planning for this semester. Some odd themes, some like, oh, this sounds interesting, this is cool, and you could get a gist of that. We've got a bunch of theme shows on our YouTube channel, and then a lot more songs, like I said, and other topics coming your way for this semester. I'm really excited.
For what?
Say. Life in general. I have to say, it's just sometimes you wake up a good morning, a good day, and sometimes you're like, oh, I hate work. But I'm hoping it's more the former.
What really excites you about your
What
future?
excites me about my future?
Yeah, I was asked this question. the other day.
Put me on the spot here. I guess I'm always on the spot. So I would say the unexpected, which is kind of weird. He's
Vague.
I know it is vague. I can't specify. I'm excited.
I can't specify, Junior.
I did not have a southern accent
You
for that
literally-
piece. I can't specify.
Low-key fact, Rena slips into a southern accent here and there. It just
southern
listen. Accent.
You said the A word.
Junior? What I tell you about that A word?
Nathaniel, get down here and Billy, sweet
She also wants
nice and deep. We quote.
Oh,
we do
whoa.
quote. We quote a lot of movies on our show, I have to say. So if you don't have our taste in movies, you won't get any of the quotes. But
So start watching movies, people.
Start watching some dumb movies and
Okay.
some intelligent movies. No, I would say I'm fearful of the unknown and the unexpected, but I'm also excited for it. Like if we want to travel this spring, that's something specifically I'm totally excited for. I'm excited to start a job, be an adult, but I'm also afraid of it. But it's probably travel would be my number one thing because it's super fun and you explore different destinations.
So that was a question from Joanne, another fellow listener.
that guy.
Well, so Kaylin asked me what that guy. We've been trying to get rid of him. Just kidding. So, Kaylin asked me, who was my instructor in California during my internship, what are you excited for in your future? So when I was asked this question,
What'd you say?
I said I'm excited for the contentment. When you said,
Oh
my God. Okay, that's it.
Don't even.
We're going into the next thing. That also happens a lot in this show.
Okay. Yeah, it's up to you.
No, I'm not
We
finishing.
got a lot of long pauses here.
You're like,
It's natural.
it's up to you.
All right, yeah.
So okay, let's slip into something I found actually just recently,
Oh.
and it's
This
actually
looks
kind of interesting.
creepy.
Yeah, so it's 18 insanely creepy movie facts you probably didn't know until now.
Do I want to know?
You're gonna know
Oh.
because here on R&B Radio Show,
We hold you against your will. That's our new slogan. It's our new motto. Nothing.
So
What's
the
matter with
first
you?
one is the corpses in the rainy.
We
is
never
it
saw the poltergeist. We never.
pool
Yeah.
scene?
We
Yeah,
didn't
okay,
watch
so
that.
apparently
We
there's
should
a
maybe
pool
watch
scene.
that.
They were real skeletons that they actually used, which is so cool. But probably not cool for that actor.
It's a
Probably
quote
not
from
cool
Walking
from
Dead.
Don't tell them where it's from.
Okay.
Either get it or you
They'll
don't.
just be like, they're mentally unstable. Gosh,
Isn't that
they used
creepy?
real
She looks
skeletons.
freaked out in this picture.
She
Yeah.
does, yeah.
In the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface accidentally cut Marilyn Burton's finger in the dinner scene
Ooh.
because he was exhausted and could barely see.
Oh, damn.
That's a little bit
Much.
Somebody get that guy some
Leo
sleep.
accidentally cut himself, but that was...
Yeah,
He
but
was
that
paying
was
full attention, but still cut himself with a glass.
that was turned
And rubbed his bloody hand over...
that was turned into
the actress's
an
face. Man.
amazing scene.
True,
Yeah.
true. I'm glad Tarantino didn't cut that out. Yeah. We
So,
talk about movies a lot on our show.
yeah.
Also, I got a great filmography list, like a book thing, and you write like your favorite comedies, silent films, movies from these decades, horror movies, great films of all time. It's amazing. Side note.
Next one, the cast and crew of the 2005 Amityville Horror kept waking
Oh, that I
up
knew. I knew that one. Yeah.
inexplicably at
Mhm.
3:15 a.m. while filming, which is the same time Ryan Reynolds' character mysteriously wakes up every night in the film.
Mysterious.
Why? I feel like they could have just made that story up and just been like, "Yeah, guys, we all woke up at 3:15."
Be like, actually, Ryan, I woke up at 5. That's all I have to add to that story.
I've
Ew,
actually
Bina, this picture's gross.
I've actually never seen Amityville Horror. Have you?
I've seen it, yeah.
And it has Ryan Reynolds in it. How have I not known about this movie?
I
we
mean,
need to watch
This
that.
is way before Deadpool.
Norman Bates. I'm just kidding. She's in the next one. In Candyman, Tony Todd had to fill his mouth with real bees. What does that even? What does
Why
it
am I
mean he
staring
had
at
to?
this? Ooh.
That is crazy.
I feel like they definitely could have done fake bees.
Yeah, come on.
And used
film
film
crew.
editing. They just wanted to.
That's where the
I would draw the
behind
line
the
there.
scene- yeah,
Mm-mm.
and be like,
Mm-mm.
get another character. I'm
Mm-mm.
not doing it.
Well,
After the first day of filming The Conjuring, Vera Farmiga, also known as Norm Bates, found 3 unexplained claw marks on her skin.
yeah, sure, right.
What?
Okay.
That's kind of weird.
Some of these
Shelley
I don't
Duvall, who
believe.
played Wendy Torrance in The Shining, or Popeye,
Yeah.
or what's her name? Olive,
Olive.
said the amount of emotional distress from the filming was excruciating and
Oh, yeah.
unbearable.
They had
That would make sense. to
who
me, though.
directed that? Kubrick. Oh gosh, I gotta check my
Spielberg,
facts.
Kubrick.
No, not the song, you silly ding dong. The director had Stanley Kubrick. The director had the entire cast neglect her, like not be antisocial toward her, not
Why?
talk to her during lunch break, not do whatever, so
So
she
she-
could feel that bad during
Oh my
filming
goodness.
for her character. And what was it like? She actually was like scared out of her bones by Jack Nicholson when they actually did that scene, and she was running around with a knife and stuff. Like they tortured her on that set.
Wow.
Great movie.
Why? But why do why do they have to
listen?
do
Directors have different
I know, but
methods and
come on, you
techniques of getting what
mentally-
they want out
that?
of
You
their
mentally
actors.
screw with the woman so that she could. So that
I
they could give you.
appreciated the performance and the execution.
People
so-
still say that she wasn't that good and she was just annoying. So
she
maybe
had
they
to
were
be. Come
desperate.
on, she had to be. She couldn't be better than Jack Nicholson because he was the whole thing revolved around him and his mental outbreak and so you couldn't have her. I guess overshadow that. I found it great though. When we were little though, we saw that in the living room. I remember one night, and I was totally creeped out when the kid opens the curtain and there was like that green disgusting lady in the shower. So it's the only scene I remember, like the most vivid for me. Oh, gross.
During the chest burster scene in Alien, the actors didn't know what was about to happen, so their absolutely horrified reactions are real. Oh my god.
Wait, did the actor who had the thing come out of his body
Okay,
didn't even
he
know?
had to
Okay,
know.
okay.
Like that was.
I was gonna say he'd be like, "Whoa, who put this
He'd be
fake alien on my
that there.
chest?"
Eli Roth got the idea for Hostel after coming across a Thai website about murder vacations where people could pay to torture and kill people.
Excuse me.
Ooh, shouldn't have read that one.
What?
Oh,
That's a thing?
another one.
Oh my
from-
gosh, that's a thing?
Yeah,
That's
I
a
didn't
website?
know. I didn't know that was a thing.
Ah.
While filming, how's this movie again?
Poltergeist?
Poltergeist. Oliver Robbins, aka Robbie, truly got choked by the robot clown doll. It wasn't until he turned purple that Spielberg
Oh.
realized that was happening. His poor child.
BS. Spielberg probably enjoyed it.
Why would he enjoy it?
E.T. I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
for
it-
things to be able to think of
This is
things
for
like
E.T.
E.T.
This is for E.T.
That's
kid.
awful.
It's a completely separate movie.
Oh
How could he
my
be choked by a
goodness.
fake doll? Come on. That's the kid's fault, I think. That's a little
Rena.
irresponsible by the child.
But imagine
Total-
he took it off and
he
Spielberg's
clearly-
like, you. That's irresponsible of you, small child who's supposed to be.
Oh
making
my
you money.
gosh. It's not like Tarantino who's actually choking that actress in Inglourious Bastards where Christoph Waltz is
was?
like, oh yeah.
Wow.
You didn't know that? Inglourious
Yeah,
Bastards?
yeah.
He wanted like the scene to be super real. So he choked the actress
That's a
himself.
little too
And
real.
she, I mean, obviously he asked her first, and Christoph Waltz is supposed to be his hands, but you see Tarantino's hands, and Christoph Waltz is like, no, I'm like, I can't do that. So Tarantino's like, may I? She's like, okay, and then but of course he stopped, immediately so she could get oxygen. But it was, people go to lengths for their movies.
All right, it gets crazier. The actor who played a radiologist assistant in The Exorcist was a convicted murderer who dismembered and killed gay men in the late 70s. Sad.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god! Did he not put that on his resume? Did they not? Wow! I feel like that's
Whoa,
such
whoa.
a
He
fact
said-
overseen, and
said-
then all of a sudden,
And this says that he murdered and dismembered 6 men in New York City while also training to be an X-ray tech, which landed him his spot in the movie.
What?
Rena can't handle this list.
What? No.
An
No.
actual human skull was used in the first model of the iconic alien creature. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
That they actually use real props. The fact that it's human, though, that's kind of like, right. The creepy possessed Annabelle doll from The Conjuring is based off a real possessed Raggedy Ann doll.
That doll reminds me of the TV show Couch. Girl on the, what is it?
Girl on the comfy couch. Why did you said
Yeah,
that?
that movie. Yeah, Girl on the Couch. The show, I mean, Girl on the Comfy Couch.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
that was one of my favorite shows.
The schoolhouse in Hitchcock's The Birds is a real-life haunted house,
Oh
and
my
its
God, this
current
movie is
residents
so stupid.
say they hear footsteps and children laughing.
Oh my god.
Current resident? What do you mean? They're just like, yeah, we hear it from time to time, or we're still here. Ooh, another Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The set was filled with 500 pounds of decomposing animal corpses, and the stench mixed with the heat caused the actors to
Oh,
vomit
jeez.
constantly. Ooh, my favorite.
Oh
While
my
on the set of The
God.
Exorcist.
You're twisted, you know that? The fact that you have a favorite horror like the fact that it's The
Look at her,
Exorcist
she's
is
just-
one.
It's
Like
just
people
terrible.
can have favorite horror movies, but like you don't have a favorite. Like you shouldn't say, "Oh, my favorite's when her head spins." Like it is demented, Bina. You need to be checked out.
It was fake, okay? It's just a
I
funny
understand that, but
wrinkle.
it was not. It's you fell
So while on
asleep
the
during
set
half
of
it.
The Exorcist, director William Friedkin, I believe is how you say his name, not sure, told the prop man to randomly fire shotgun blanks to get more authentic reactions from the actors. So it was
Yeah,
kind
the
of like
girl went into therapy.
So it was
Great
kind of
job.
like when we were in that escape room yesterday and the phone kept ringing. We were just, oh, stop doing
That was
that.
amazing. Yeah, we had Escape the Oval Office in DC, and
Yeah.
it was a
It was-
great escape.
It was
room.
like Nicolas Cage
yeah.
from
It
the
really was
from the
National Treasure.
National Treasure movie
It really
number
was.
2.
We went
that
we,
desk that just kept
Yeah, there were so many
Yeah, it was
latches
great.
that kept opening in the desk that you had to find a key. You knocked like this, and then you had to go around the room, and then you had to, and like the way they designed the room, everything that was hidden, stuff was in the vent. Like
a hint.
so
if you ever do
intricate.
an escape the room, rip apart everything. Okay, vents might open. The vent open.
cushions, stuff
Could
is under
take the cushions off the couches. Okay.
Stuff is under tables.
The desk
stuff
has
was-
like 7 different trapdoors.
Oh my god! You
Climb
do.
into
oh,
the
yeah.
desk.
Oh yeah! Flip the stuff upside down and just go in there and
Just
just
yeah, literally
do
check
it.
pockets.
check. Oh yeah, there's
Don't
check
even
pockets.
trust the people you're playing with. They're probably in on it.
They were not
Don't
in our
trust
case.
Rita.
Yeah, but it was way better than we did. We did Escape Alcatraz in Palisades, and
But that was a
the
fun starter.
Escape the yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. But we definitely we made it out of that one. 7 minutes to spare, but we couldn't
I've,
beat we couldn't beat Escape the Oval Office. We
I've
didn't make
escaped
it.
Alcatraz twice.
Yes, you actually went into Alcatraz.
I
in
went to the real
California.
island.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, they helped me. They provided a ferry, but I escaped. Okay,
Lot of fun
next
stuff
one.
then.
We got a few more. Next
Okay.
one. During filming of the 2005 version of the Amityville Horror, a dead body was found floating in the water near the set.
Oh.
Creepy.
Ugh.
Hannibal Lecter was based on an actual killer. We knew that. Dr.
Right.
Alfredo Bali Trevino.
I love
who
how they're
had
doctors, yeah.
the
Where else do
same,
they get their education?
who had the same mannerisms Anthony Hopkins portrayed in The
Ah.
Silence of the Lambs. That is creepy. And last one. Multiple actors from the Poltergeist. They really like this movie. Movies
what?
died tragically either during or after film. Oh my goodness.
How did that even finish production and get released? Jesus. Bina, I
So
really
on
regret
that
reading this.
sweet uppity note,
Oh.
let's sift right back into music, and we have a couple more things. Remember, we are here until 6:30. We got a little over half an hour to go, and thanks for being here with us, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it. If you like to party, dance to this song. I'm not in the mood to party right now. That song was... Anyway, we'll be back. R&B Radio Show. One creepy thing after the next. Toodle Pip and Toodle Pippin.
Like to party. We 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 like to party.
I've got something to tell you. I've got news for you. música los tiene fuerte bailando y se baila así.
And I know that you know what you're doing. Wet, 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 wet.
Ain't nobody in my life like you. Ain't nobody gonna shine like you.
Show me my love. Oh God, show me sweet love. Yeah. Show me my love.
I'm gonna dance on broken glass. Hey, here I go, here I go. Yeah, here I go, here I go. Swish, swish, swish. Another one in the basket.
It's R&B radio show with a lot of music mashup. I was just playing a bunch of songs one after the other, just throwing them in and out for what was popular during this past summer. I guess you say frequent songs I would always play, but no, I did not play Despacito because Venus is sick and tired of hearing that song.
I hate that song.
No, these are just other random things I just found, and they did like their own little remixes or whatever. So, and then that was just some indie compilation right there. So. You have Would You Rather for us.
Yeah. So
and we apologize, by the way, for sounding all nasally and stuffy and sniffles or whatever on the air for our first show. Kind of sucks for fall 2017. However, we are getting over a cold, and you can blame it on Axiom, our younger brother. That's what we get for living in close quarters with the ones we love. No, it's just that's the only nice way to say it. But yeah, when you got a lot of people in a house, sometimes you can't dodge it. It's in the air. It's in the air. So take it away, Bean.
So, we'll just start them off. And like we said, Rena's never heard these before, and I just uploaded them.
I'm so scared.
Would you rather lose your memory about you or memories about everyone else?
Oh. Lose memories about me or memories about everyone else? Probably me.
I would probably
because
say
I
me.
Feel like
also.
others are
as sad as
more
that is
interesting and satisfying.
But yeah,
I don't know.
and
feel
also
like
it's embarrassing. We go up to somebody and you really like want to remember memories about them or with them.
I feel like,
or
it
maybe
would
it's
be
their
more
birthday and like you wanted to remember that something was important
Exactly.
to them, so that you could give them a good present.
It's
or
more
something.
attachment,
That'd be really sad.
interaction with others instead of if I had all my memories, I wouldn't. I don't know. I just
you
need
can't
that
remember anything anyway about yourself.
There we go. Yep.
Would you rather quit internet forever or quit watching television?
Internet. What am I
Just
TV?
without no watching television. That means no more TV shows.
No internet. I don't want internet. I'll take all the TV.
You just said
no
internet.
No, you said which I could live without.
Yeah,
I could quit, right? Quit internet.
Wow. So then
I'd
you can
rather
even
do
do
TV.
R&B radio show. Or I would have to do it because you get all the things on the internet, all the songs.
Just realized that.
So moral of the
Sacrifices.
story, you can't live with either in the 21st century. Would you rather demolish hunger or violence?
hunger is violent.
Wow, thank you.
Snaps.
That was really deep. Joanne, Netflix is considered TV, okay?
Yeah. The people that is.
Yeah.
That is, but people get that in the internet though. You get Netflix on, you get
Okay, so
Amazon.
you
Prime,
are
Amazon TV
both
shows on
ways,
the internet.
You lose.
Amazon TV shows.
Good day,
Alright,
sir.
whatever.
I don't know.
I didn't even
demolish
answer that question.
If we demolish hunger or demolish violence,
Probably violence, but I feel like sometimes they go hand in hand. I don't like that question. Skip it. Next, pass.
you gotta
That's too-
answer.
I
You
don't,
probably
I
said
don't like how I'm
violence, so-
leaving hunger out. But I don't. I don't think violence.
Yeah, we could probably
Here.
do
I
much
choose.
better
I
with
choose.
hunger if we tried.
I
though.
choose get rid of violence. You choose get rid of hunger. That way, we get rid of
We
both.
solved it both. You ever seen that on the internet? That's like when people say you're gonna feel that in the morning. I just sleep till noon because I'm a problem solver. Didn't. Would you rather party on a cruise with your soulmate or with your friends?
Friends.
Okay, is this we didn't meet the soulmate yet, or like say you met your soulmate and it's like, no, hun, I'm gonna party with my friends tonight. I'll party with you next.
I probably do
weekend.
something more intimate with my soulmate.
So is it just a
whoever that might be.
cruise,
I haven't figured
you
that
and
out
your
yet.
soulmate, and that's it? Or does that mean other people, but really just partying with?
No, I'd rather party with my friends. Gosh, wait a minute. My soulmate could be my friend. That's kind of stupid. I prefer.
So maybe
I
that's
feel
the way you would know. Like, what if you
I
were
feel
partying?
like if you are in a relationship, though, that person should be your friend. First and foremost.
Right,
as
but
well.
what if you
That's
party with your friends and then that person's not there and you're like, oh my god, I just figured out who my soulmate is.
Yeah, where you, because you're no, I don't know.
Okay, but what if they're both? Like, I'm your soulmate, right?
What if my soulmate doesn't like party? What the hell?
I'm your soulmate.
You're my soulmate.
Yeah, so
I
it
feel like
means
there are
if you
categories.
Pick,
There are
but if you
categories
pick
for
friends,
soulmates.
I'd be there too because I'm also your friend.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
loophole. We figured this out. Would you rather never play or always keep losing the game?
Play what?
Just it means what it means, Rena. Would you rather never play or always keep losing the game? It depends who you are. Are you a sore loser? Like if you're
Yes.
Saul, he better he
I'm a
better
sore
never ever
loser.
play. Okay.
I'm a sore loser.
No, but sometimes
I
it's so
totally
much
can
fun.
tell. I totally can tell when I play games with Axe how much of a sore loser I am. Because I never thought. No,
You're
I'm
like,
not,
I
want
want to get Uno.
I'm fine with losing. I'm not that competitive. And then boom, we'll play Uno, Connect Four something. I want to trample on the kid. And I'm like, oh my god, Reno, what's gotten into? Just Connect Four. But I've got like. He gets really mad at that game though because he sucks at it.
Remember when Saul played?
It's hard,
because
though.
remember when we went to that little kid's birthday party and one of the moms was like, "Oh yeah, you can play. It's totally fine. Go ahead." go in
laser
there."
tag.
And he destroyed them, and it was like, it was.
He got the most.
It was
points.
like,
oh man.
like the dinosaur one,
Yeah,
and they're like,
his
"Who's
name was,
Dino?"
They had code names, so he was T-Rex. It was
Oh,
given to them.
T-Rex. They're like,
So
"Who's
like T-Rex
T-Rex?"
one, and all the kids are looking around,
And
and
then
we're all
he
laughing.
starts laughing, and we're like, "You're a terrible person."
But you do. You get really. I don't like
okay,
it when
but
I
I
lose
would-
to Axe with card. I'm not gonna give him that win.
I would keep playing because sometimes it's fun. You don't have to win
It's
it.
not about being fun, Bina. It's about being number one. Gosh darn it. Next question.
Hashtag R&B radio show. Would you rather spend a night in a dark room or in a well-furnished room with spirits?
Well, yeah, well
So
furnished
is
with
the room-
spirits. What am I gonna do in the dark?
Is the
So
room
stupid.
but the room's
Next
well
question, answered
wait,
it.
the room is well lit, but they're just spirits still? And it has nice furniture.
Yeah, I like a nice furnished room.
Okay.
Okay, Property
Would you-
Brothers all the way.
Would you rather run 10 miles without halting or jump from a bridge into an underlying river? I don't think you could even
Wait,
do the
excuse
first
me?
one, Rena.
Wait, I saw.
10 miles without stopping. Just run 10 miles. Or
Oh,
jump from
gosh,
a
that's
bridge into an
exhausting.
underlying river.
I jump.
I think I'd have to jump. I don't think I could even
I
run
can
10
make it a mile without stopping.
a mile without stopping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could. We
Do I have to run or can I walk? What? This is a
What do you
serious
mean? The
question.
10 miles, it says
This is
run.
how the would you rather's
Says-
always go.
It
You never
says
take
run.
me seriously.
It says run. Run the 10 miles.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Would you rather be a Nobel Prize winner or a not so famous source of inspiration for many?
I think I'm the latter.
What? I literally thought you would go for the former.
No, I
be
think
like-
realistically, I already think I'm not so inspirational force for many people.
No, you're not so famous, but you're a source of it. You're just not famous, but you're a grand source of inspiration.
Oh, yes, that's what happens when I
Would you
listen.
rather speak English or another language? Well, you can't do the first one. Would you rather become a mind reader or possess the quality?
Wait, we didn't even do the.
Okay, so answer
Now that I
it.
understand what it
Well,
was.
I just thought that was
no,
a deadbeat because you totally
want to
didn't
be
under-
famous for all the inspiration that I submit.
That's
into
why
the
I
world.
said you totally
Nobel
picked
Prize.
the first one.
Nobel Prize.
Would you rather become a mind reader or possess the quality of invisibility for your lifetime?
Mind reader.
Wouldn't it be creepy to
I'd be
read
like,
some
because
of
I'd ask
people's
you,
minds?
because you know when you ask them, this is the first. I don't know why, but this is the first scenario popped into my head. You know, you ask somebody, like, there's the last donut in that container or something, and they're like, "You want it? You can have it." And they're like, "Oh no, you can have it." I
Do
read
they
your
really
mind.
want
They'd be
you to
like,
have
"Oh,
it?"
I actually did want that donut." And be like, "You liar! You did want that donut." And then we just split it in half or something.
No, or you swallowed it in front of them because
Oh,
they
you know what?
didn't
Yeah,
tell you
because
the
I
truth.
do know, and then I'll like chew with my mouth open just so they can.
Ew. Walk away? What do you mean?
I don't
Just
know.
like in what?
But you know how everybody says that? There's like one fry left.
Yeah.
In
well, you don't want to be rude.
and you're like, "Oh, do you want it? Or do you know?" But I'm asking you. I'm not gonna ask you to be nice about it. I'm asking
Yeah,
you.
but-
do you want the fry? You can say yes. I want it. Okay, here you go. But you know, if I didn't want it, I'll ask you. Like, if I wanted it, I wouldn't ask you if you want it because you might want it. So I want it. I won't ask you. I'll eat it. End of discussion. Tina, no one can hear what I'm saying, and you cackle over there so loud to the mic. We had to remember a couple months ago. We had to talk about this. Like, I told you to laugh away from the mic because
Oh yeah, I
we
got
couldn't hear, and now you're covering your mouth away from them.
listeners
You're
always
working on
say
it.
like, Bina, could you please
They
like
did,
when you
yeah.
cackle, please, Bina, could you?
That's the only
Yes,
time our
yeah.
listeners speak up when they want to
Yeah.
shout out. They want you to not laugh on them at the mic.
They like to be silent listeners.
They want.
So you know, I told
to just
people
quiet down.
from who I met in California to listen in, right?
Yeah.
And this guy goes, "I want to shout out, but I'm at work. But give me one anyway." So shout out to Cameron. Spontaneous shout out. Hope you listen later. I'm not gonna tell you when I gave you a shout out, so you're gonna have to listen through the whole
All the way
thing to find
through.
out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Next question.
Okay, so would you rather be self-obsessed, aka Rena, or become a hermit?
Yeah, I think I'm self-obsessed already. So I'm gonna go for that.
Maybe be a hermit. I feel like people hate you more if you're self-obsessed. And humility was
certainly
ranked
do,
as
yeah.
like the number one. I sound so nasally. The
The
number,
number
the number
one.
one.
The number one. If I put the pill in the
Rena was ranked the number one most respected quality that a person could have, or like the most likable quality a person could have, humility.
Okay.
So hermit
Good fun.
all
fact,
the
yeah.
way.
Crap.
Would you rather jump in a deep pool without learning swimming or jump from a cliff without a parachute?
What's
What's
where do I
underneath the
land?
cliff?
Yeah. That's not a
I
fair
guess you don't know.
question.
You don't know and you have
Both
to
is
answer.
death. I think
Well,
there's no way
could you
can
at
make
least
that.
go on your back and float, or does that count as you know how to swim?
No, you just gotta get up to the surface. Sometimes people don't know
Or
they're
just
underwater.
float.
It's hence drowning, Bina.
Okay, but you jump in in a deep pool.
I don't know.
But
That's like,
isn't-
do you want to be hit on impact when you hit the ground, or
But
do you want to
isn't-
die drowning? I don't.
But
I'd rather
isn't
die
that-
on impact.
Like if you're in a deep pool of water, isn't it just like isn't it natural for you to just try to like, you know, like shove your limbs down and try to get up above it?
Shove my limbs down.
I didn't know how to say it.
Shove your limbs down. It's the only way you can swim.
No, you know what I mean? Like the only
I'm bored. Get the next question.
Would you rather spend your vacations in Sahara Desert or in Antarctica?
I do like working on my tan. Sahara.
Sahara Desert.
As long as I have plenty of water, an umbrella.
I mean, that doesn't say that. You have to just pick one.
Well, it does not say that. So I get all the resources. I don't know. Antarctica would be awesome. We were talking about, you sent me that website for a biology internship in Antarctica. That's going to be crazy. You got to go through so
yeah,
many
but
tests.
I don't know. That's really cold.
Yes.
All right, do a couple more
yes.
and then get back to the music. Would you rather help a needy old man or get a thief trapped at the same time?
Help a needy old man
Wait,
or get
what?
a thief trapped?
I don't
Trap a
understand.
thief or help an old guy. I like old people, so I'll help the old guy. I don't want to be no hero.
Oh,
Well, I
I
am
see. They're
helping
both
the old
happening.
guy.
They're both happening. Okay, so what?
Wait,
if-
I can help him and trap the thief at the same time?
No. At the same time,
Bonus.
these two are happening.
Oh,
so
and I
that's
have
why
to choose
it was
one.
poorly worded. Okay, what if I trap a thief and you help the
You
old
know,
man?
it's- Score.
Would you rather win by unfair means or lose the game admitting your inferiority skills?
You know my answer.
But then you have to know that you actually didn't win.
Yeah. I don't know. What
Well,
else
we'll
got
leave you
for me?
pondering on that last one. Let's get back to music.
All right, here you go. Some folk music for you. Folk and pop, I guess you could say.
New band name called it.
It's a folk and pop collection of fresh and unique sounds. I believe it's called Sam Fish Music by Jesse Taylor Mountains. Bunch of freaking names on here. I don't know what this is. Anyway, we'll be back.
You're listening to R&B Radio Show.
I'm breathing in the air, When I see it all, I just stare. I'm going places I don't know where. With you. But I saw a mountain range far away, far away. I heard it call my name, call my name. But the warm summer's air makes me feel high. I know I wanna be in the summertime. There's been many times I looked away. Shelter from my own mistakes. But now I see for you. But I saw a mountain range far away, far away. I heard it call my name, call my name. The warm summer's air makes me feel high. I know I wanna be in the summertime. Makes me feel high.
All right, we're back. Just a quick little insert here because it's coming up at 6:24 p.m. on September 25th. We're gonna play one last song and then sign off for the day. But beating to do one more thing.
Yeah, so I got 2 more would you rather, and then we'll be done.
2 questions. Last
Yeah.
2 questions of the day.
Would you rather find everything you've ever lost or remember everything you've ever forgotten?
Wow, we're leaving a lot for the audience here to ponder. Gosh, I don't know.
I mean, probably anything you've forgotten. So it'd kind of be like Bradley Cooper in Limitless, where you like remember everything. That'd be kind of cool. But
There's
it would
some
also
things-
be
there's some
cool
things
to
I don't
find.
wanna remember.
Yeah, that's true.
There's some things
It
I
would
don't
also be
wanna
cool to
remember.
find like those 5 USBs I lost in middle school.
You know what? Yeah, I'd rather find everything
Like,
I've lost.
this is where that
because I
was.
lost the pencil case once in middle school. USB in it, great pens and pencils, colored pencils,
She
and
still hasn't
and
gotten
notes
over
in
it. It was
there.
like over
Boom,
10 years
all of
ago.
a sudden, high school. It was just not over 10 years ago. It was.
Yeah, it really was.
I know.
All right, last one. Would
And
you
I
rather?
lost it. So
Would you
down
rather
about it.
start sobbing uncontrollably every time you sneeze, or not be able to tell the difference between a baby and a muffin?
God, that's a wow. What a unique question to end with. Quick answer. Okay.
I can't do the second one. I just be
Miss,
wouldn't be.
I
people
would
would-
rather confuse a baby and a muffin.
People would look
Boom.
at you like you're an
I don't want to
idiot.
cry. I don't want to cry every time I sneeze. That's too much emotion. I do that every
You
special time of the
sneeze-
month already. I
you
cry
sneeze a
uncontrollably.
lot, though.
I do. That's crying. That's a lot of crying.
Yeah.
So I'd rather mistake a baby for a muffin. Here
Yeah,
we
but
go.
then in front of people, you'd be like, "Ooh, good." And then people be like,
Can I try? Delicious chocolate
"Can you-"
chip.
That's a chocolate chip muffin. What the heck
Get off
is
my
wrong?
baby. Sorry, so sorry.
Get off my muffin. They like go up to someone and be like, "How long have you had it?"
Okay,
Since 2
anyway,
minutes
well, we'll
ago?
leave you right there. Mix up babies and muffins on R&B Radio Show. Thanks again for listening. We will be back Monday. That's next Monday.
Don't forget to be
October
back
2nd.
too.
October 2nd. Yeah, don't forget to be back yourself. We're going to sign off right now.
Thanks for joining us.
Toodle pip.
Yeah.
You use me as your canvas and ask me to leave. You border me with frames and paint the colors that I bleed. And I imagine you in France with loose ambitions at your age. You imagine me a box that eats your memories away. Planned our lives as gardeners with mission to survive the snow. My vegetation never dies, but my lilies won't always grow. Vision you in castles infected with desire. To claim me as your subject and instigate a fire. I remember we were born and then I fed you to the crowd. Oh, you took a couple years to bite, but now you're swallowing me down. And oh, I planned our lives as guardians with mission to survive the snow. My vegetation never dies, but my lilies will always grow. And oh, I planned our lives as gardeners with mission to survive the snow. My vegetation never dies, but my lily. Oh, I've planned our lives as guardians with mission to survive the snow. My vegetation never dies, but my lily. My vegetation